Good morning, survivors. It's just about morning, and that means it is just about time for us to do something stupid. So, I apologize for not getting anything up in the middle of the week this week. Some construction was going on next door, and I don't know what they were doing, but it was loud and obnoxious and pretty much made recording anything, or really pretty much even just playing anything, impossible. So, but be that as it may, that is done. Let's cook ourselves up some bacon and egg real quick, because that's the best way to start your morning. There we go. There. I'm at 100% food and going into what should be a city. I'm not too worried about bringing anything because it's pretty close nearby. As we can see, we now have the wrench recipe from that, overnight that we did. So I repaired one of our busted up wrenches, so we've got that with us. Bringing a set of tools. I probably don't need to bring that much forged iron with me, so I'm just going to leave it here. Or even that much, really. There we go. And I got some getaway juice. Actually, I've got 2 beers, so we'll bring that for getaway juice instead. I've got getaway juice. I've got repair kits, first aid kits. I am not a robot. And my last remaining pain pill. Actually, I should have more of those up here. I do, so let's fill those up. Fill those up. And fill those up. Alright, so now, and I've got my best gun that I've got so far, so we should be about as prepared as we can be for whatever the hub city is going to throw at us. Alright. Alright, now that I got myself all set up, here we go. Always remember to lock your doors in a zombie apocalypse. Always remember to bleed on your spikes in a zombie apocalypse. Close the door, close the door, close the door. Okie doke. And here we go. Let's see how my aim is today. Bad as always. Starting off our drill with some lead weights, that's not too bad. And dead that guy. Now really dead that guy. Yeah, so maybe my aim isn't quite as bad as it was. That'd be good. It'd be nice to have a day when my aim just doesn't go bad. That change in sound means that we are close. Blink. Dog, 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 dog. Oh. There we go. That was bad. That was bad. Don't be bad. Oh, and that was just dumb. I knew that one was going to totally miss when I released it. You know what? This is how you die in a zombie apocalypse. You just shoot arrows at nothing. Dog, 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 dog. Nice. I'm telling you, man, green hunting rifles make short work of dogs. Okay. Next cop coming to visit. I don't have too many of those, so I don't want to use them all up before we even get to the city. I know how far you can shoot, and I can shoot farther and stand 1 square out of your range. There's this new thing called situational awareness. Alright, so that time I wasn't too aware, but that's okay. I was just in splash range, not in hitting range. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to stop him from exploding. We'll get more cops later. Let's pull that down for a minute. Because I do not want to pass up these hides. nothing. Let's see, nothing, minus nothing, carry the nothing. .280 steel arrows, 27 NATO rounds left. Oh, that building's the car park. Well, that's nifty. Come here, Pooch. Maybe I got a milk bone. You're hiding behind a tree. That's not right. Oh! At least I didn't hit the building. At least I didn't miss the building. That would have been really embarrassing. Alright, come here, Twitchy. Today's episode is dedicated to Merrick, who will be watching with bated breath in an attempt to prove that the Hub City really is that dangerous and everyone always dies. I'm totally going to take credit for knowing that Twitchy was swinging at me. I'm totally a thing I'm going to do. Whether or not it was actually the case. There we go. I hear a cop. There's a lot of zombies in a whole town full of dead bodies. Apparently they're all acrobats. Oh, that was too hard. Oh, lucky me, an airdrop. That's pretty far away. Time to go. Whoa! This welcoming party is starting to get a little bit too welcoming for my taste.
If I walked around and slept through the sounds of sirens, could I make it home? Or if I paint the town and watch you towards the violence, would I put you low?
Oh, you got me.
Break my legs and chip my bones. Cross my heart inside a hobo. Beneath all the hate you face
And B.
I'll make you feel alright. Split my skin and crack my bones.
Lady, I don't know where you came from. I already dealt with the crowd. I've had a nice discussion with these two officers here. Stay down, lady. Okay, and now I'm not going to even worry about the prologue. I'm just going to waste my time. Because the only thing he's going to do is follow me around through the city and never catch up to me anyway. Oh, so much for not catching up to me anyway. Fortunately, he didn't break my ankle. Need to finish off this cop so we can get moving and exploring the rest of it. There we go. Alright, I'm not going to wrench cars apart yet. I figure that's probably going to be a whole trip by itself. Woo! But let's establish the outside boundaries and then go from there.
Shut up and sit down.
Oh, we got the movie store. Not my favorite place to loot, but definitely worth marking. I think rather than getting bogged down in fights, unless I see dogs, I'm just going to kind of blow through for a little bit. So what I really want, what I really need, is going to be a working space.
Shut up and sit down.
Don't mind me, just passing through. And we're back to our buddy the crawler. So that means we've gone all the way around the outside. Didn't find exactly what I was looking for. So that means we're going to have to do a block to block, but with it already being 7 o'clock, I'm not going to get that far on it today. So what I'm probably going to do is just start in on a block. Unless I find some good cars to rip apart. Because finding the pieces I need to finish making a motorbike would be pretty helpful as well. So let's put that where the spikes are for now. Bring around the car. Headlight. Oh, I stopped ringing and I got hit for it. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, what store is this? Being answered to all my prayers? Yes! Yes, you are! Okay, you get marked on the map really quickly. I don't have time to write any more than that. You guys do not like me. Okay, it's almost time to get out, but since we had mentioned wrenching cars, and we happen to be at a parking garage, I think it's only fitting to do a little bit of urban renewal. Alright, I really want to do more, but I really got to get out of here because it's really gonna get late. It's curfew now. That means we're going to go home the fast way. Okay, so that was our first excursion into the hub city, and as you can see, you can pretty much get through it just with basic gear. I mean, yeah, I was relying on the gun a little bit, but that's mostly just because I really don't like dogs. But you could have handled them with the bow just as well. The cops, same thing. So don't stay away from there just because you don't have the big guns yet, because the hub city is probably one of the best places to find the big guns. So when you can get there, definitely get there. And as we can see, I'm only about 30 minutes away, so that really means we've got a lot of wiggle room on visitation time. That's going to be great. I mean, yeah, our first visit was a lot of just mapping out, but now that we have the entire exterior done, I'm never going to have to travel that far before finding a location again. So let's get inside, we'll look at the map real quick, and go over what we've discovered. Okay, so as we can see, if there to there is about a half hour, then that means the city itself is about a half hour across in either direction. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. We might be able to go and get that soon. Actually, just so that I don't lose it, we're gonna give it a slightly more permanent marker here. There we go. So, we have the passing gas there. We got 2 Shamways, which aren't terribly useful, but I mean they're not bad either. Right there, the working stiffs is definitely going to be the first thing we're going to hit. It's right near the outskirts of the city. That's awesome. That might wind up being a 2-store hit. We'll hit stiffs. And then we'll hit the movie house right afterwards. But that's pretty much it. The only other thing we found on the outside was the apartment that was down here and the passing gas over there. But that gives us the outskirts of the city. As you can see, we've got just about every biome hitting it on one spot or another, which could be useful for resources as well. We'll have to see how that plays out. It also means that I'm going to have to be careful, because that means we can see burning and lumberjack zombies anywhere in town. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Normally you don't run into too many of the lumberjacks in the hub city. So that's where we are with that. So right now we are level 58. Zombie kills is 257 because, we just did a bunch of them. I thought I had found, and there we go, I found an engine, 236. I still need tires to put the bike together, and I gotta see if I can build handlebars or if I still need the recipe for that. But other than that, I think we got all the pieces to make a bike now. That will also help us speed up our travel time to the hub city, travel time around the hub city, and be able to carry more loot back. So that's going to be a great thing. Food 83, take care of that in a minute. Water 56, same thing. Death still just that one. Items crafted 12,260, which is pretty insane. We're almost 28 hours into this, so I want to thank you all very much. If you're having fun, if you want to see what happens next, please subscribe, please like the channel. I might actually be moving the channel recently. I've been studying something about YouTube demographics, but I'll probably get into that in the next episode, unless Alpha 15 drops before the next episode, in which case, I'll probably just straight up move. But either way, I want to thank you very much. Everybody, please have a good night. Keep safe. Find a safe place to bed down. And I hope the zombies don't get you.